Welcome back to the Maximum Chillage Podcast. My name is Chewy Sanchez. With me, as always, is
Tiki Mike.
Tiki Mike as he chugs that beer. This week we have Taco Truck Amber Lager by Dust Bowl Brewing Company. I was actually at Dust Bowl this Friday. Went back, not just because of you, but because they have good-ass food. Dude, I had a lot of cheese that day.
Oh.
Dude, lots of cheese.
How many of those lactose pills do you
Not enough,
take? Not
to be
enough.
honest with you. Okay, I'll tell you a story about that.
Yeah, okay.
Because I feel bad. One of the listeners is actually involved in that. So I had mac and cheese sticks, which is basically...
Wait, what's mac and cheese sticks? Sounds
basically
next level.
Mexican. This is a Mexican lager. Basically, mac and cheese sticks are mozzarella sticks, but with mac and cheese inside of them.
Whoa.
And then they give you a mac and cheese dip, like cheese dip.
Ooh.
You dip the...
Whoa.
It's next level.
That's some interesting stuff,
I had
dude.
that. Then I had
Ooh,
cheese
then.
curds, which are basically mozzarella
no,
sticks.
Man.
Oh, they're delicious.
Yeah.
I didn't know what those were till I went to this place. Till I went to Dust Bowl, I didn't know what cheese curds were. They're basically next level mozzarella sticks. They're like mozzarella balls. Then I have this thing with blue cheese dressing.
Oh,
I
blue
just really
cheese.
like it.
Well, you know, sometimes I think that's the dip that pizza should be dipped in is blue cheese.
I agree. So I always get wedge salads because they come with blue cheese. So I was like, hey, they have wedge salad. Let's get a wedge salad with some blue cheese. So I had the blue cheese, the cheese curds, and the mac and cheese sticks with 2 lactose pills.
Bro, this is all in one meal, right?
Yeah, this is a meal. So afterwards, I go back to Katie's house. I was with Katie. Her sister's there. Shout out to Jaime, Jamie. Jamie was there. Her sister calls her Jaime.
I get it.
So she's there and she's like, so I really like the podcast. And then I'm like brewing inside and I feel bad. Like she's like complimenting her like, oh yeah, so what do you like about it? And she's like, so then her and Katie start talking about it and I was like, now's my exit. And I had to dip on her. So Jamie, now you know why I dipped on you. I didn't dip on you because like the conversation was weird. I ate a lot of cheese that night. And it was all bad. It was all that cheese mixed with this Taco Truck Amber Lager, which is the beer that we're drinking today. Shout out to Dust Bowl Brewing Company. You know who has a lot of Dust Bowl brewing stuff?
Who's that?
7-Eleven.
What? No,
Yeah.
I was just there, dude.
Yeah, 7-Eleven has it.
Not this 7-Eleven.
Save Mart has a lot.
Yeah, they do.
Save Mart
I
has
have
like
seen it there.
4.
And you know what?
Taco Truck at 7-Eleven.
Fucking, you gotta check Save Mart's
Beer section,
beer
right?
section. Not just their beer section. They usually have a refrigerated section, just away from the normal beer section
With craft
all
beer.
the craft beer
Yeah.
that's they're trying to get rid of.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, and it's usually hella discounted. I know back in the day I've gotten some really cheap deals there.
There was a cool beer that I really wanted to try, but speaking of lactose pills, it has lactose in it.
Ooh,
It's a peanut butter milk porter.
Oh, I think I've had stuff like that. Yeah,
It sounds delicious.
it's not bad.
I really wanted it, but I was like, how bad do I want to take some lactose pills while I'm drinking beer? The one thing that I can actually drink that won't give me any bubble guts. And I got to take some lactose pills. So I opted for the Taco Truck Amber Lager, which is really good. I feel like it's like a Dos Equis, like a darker Dos Equis. I super like the Taco Truck Amber Lager.
I like
if you're
it.
in the Central California area, definitely check out Dust Bowl Brewing Company. If you're not, if you ever have to come here for like whatever reason, you'd have to come to the Central Valley to get away from the fires north and south, check out Dust Bowl Brewing Company in Turtle Rock, California. It's really good. I advise you to go there too and have some mac and cheese sticks, Mike.
For sure.
I feel like we had to have a business meeting there
A business meeting.
and have some mac and cheese sticks.
That's
Mike and I
a
often
drive.
have business meetings where we just end up just eating.
That was more in the beginning of
That
this.
was.
I
used them as an excuse to hang out with you.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, let's have a business meeting, dude. We want to talk about the podcast. So, as we've mentioned before, and I'll mention it again, and I will keep mentioning it until we blow up, we're on iTunes. So check us out on iTunes. This week, I have a call to action. Please, even if you know us, even if you're really close to us, I want you to leave us a review.
A review. I was
Please
thinking about
review
that.
us. Give us as many stars as you would like to give us. I'm not going to tell you to give us 5, but I mean, you should give us 5. But
Yeah.
give us some stars. Give us some reviews. We need some reviews so we look like a legitimate podcast. So if you're listening to this on iTunes, after you're done listening, go and review us. Leave a review. Say what you liked about the podcast. I would really appreciate it. And don't abandon the YouTube. We are coming to YouTube soon. We're going to be doing little, what I'm going to call frostbites. We chilled too hard and we got frostbitten.
Oh, Whoa, I like that.
The little frostbites where it's going to be one thing. We're only going to talk about one thing on this. Instead of talking about the 4 or 5 things that we talk about on the whole podcast, we're going to talk about one thing. And we'll talk about it for 4 or 5 minutes just to keep our YouTube presence because we need Papa needs money. I need to get paid off of this. Mike and I were just saying we need to break even off of all this equipment that we bought. Mike spent a lot of money on lights that we don't use.
We have a high production value, and I don't know if you guys all appreciate that. I don't know if you've seen all these other JIT podcasts.
I was just talking about I was talking about with Mike. I did some homework this week where I went and listened to other podcasts, where I listened to the top 10 podcasts on Spotify. They all suck. Well, first of all, my gripe with podcasts, which I hope to get there one day, is they open up with like a 30-minute commercial for something. Like all of them say, check out audible.com where...
Hey man, sometimes you need to read a good book, but you don't have the time or the attention span, and you need it force-fed to you by having someone else read it out to you.
You know what? That makes sense, Michael. Check out audible.com because that'd be a great place to check out some great books. No, but I mean, I really hope that one day Del Taco's like, hey, I hear you like our food. Can we do something? I'll be like... This episode of Maximum Chill is brought to you by Del Taco.
Hey, speaking of getting that advertisement from Del Taco, what's your favorite Del Taco item?
Oh, dude, I was just talking about this. I hate that burrito that you like with the extra green sauce.
No, it's not extra green sauce. It's just the regular bean green burrito. That's just a cheap thing to get. It's a cheap thing to get at an affordable price, and it's delicious.
Del Taco now serving queso blanco. No, really, my Del Taco ad would be Del Taco. When everything else is closed, we're just all right. Del Taco. No, really though, Del Taco actually has the queso blanco sauce. Have you had it?
No, I haven't.
I haven't had it, but I've had the queso at Chipotle, which is dog shit. I went specifically because I saw an advertisement for the Chipotle queso sauce. I was like, fuck yeah, that's what I'm having tomorrow. I'm going to go to Del Taco. No, not Del Taco. I wish I would have went there. I'm going to go to Chipotle. I'm going to have some of this queso sauce. Tastes like chalk.
It's just really thick. Right?
No, it's thin.
Thin.
It's thin and chalky. It's like
thin and chalky.
I've had vegan cheese
Weird.
That's more convincing than this cheese.
Ooh.
It's terrible, dude.
I don't know, man. I have to check that out.
I honestly, today, I was planning on going to get the Del Taco and the Chipotle and doing a blind taste test with you. I just didn't have the time.
And Taco Bell cheese.
Taco Bell cheese, nothing will ever touch Taco Bell cheese. Taco Bell cheese is the best cheese. That nacho cheese, dude. You ever had a crunch wrap with beans instead of beef with extra nacho cheese, dude?
Hey, the crunch wrap? No.
Oh, so good. It's so good. Speaking of Taco Bell actually has a line of clothes at Forever 21 where you can have a shirt that looks like a fire sauce that says... I'm horny. I don't know what it says, but I would imagine that's what it says.
Up late, or it just says weird shit like that, you know?
Yeah, little catchphrases.
But okay, so what were the male lines on this?
The one that I really wanted that sold out, my size is gone, is a windbreaker that just says talk. Well, I thought about it twice, and I was like, older people aren't going to know that this is a thing, and they're just going to think I work at Taco Bell.
They say, "Wow, they dress you well."
Yeah, so the windbreaker's sold out. They have a really cool pink, it's a pink crew neck with like some cool embroidery on the little pocket right there. There's no pocket, but like the chest, the breast.
Yeah,
there's a cool little embroidery of a taco.
Oh, okay.
A sauce packet and like a Pepsi or something. It's pretty cool.
Well, I'm looking at it right now. It's a fire crop top. Fire sauce packet crop top that says "Don't wait up."
A lot of fast food
places. One
that
says it's a hot sauce. It says "Born sassy."
A lot of fast food places are actually doing this right now.
Dude, that T-shirt's actually pretty boss.
Yeah,
dude.
It's pretty cool.
I'm gonna say that
their whole
that's
line,
like a throwback to '90s shit.
Their whole line is pretty good. There's nothing wrong with the line. I think you were knocking it earlier when I was telling you about it.
Well, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying with this pink shit. It's not just a taco. It's a fucking whole meal. It's got, it's just the taco, the soda, and a sauce packet. But that's pretty cool. Okay, and then this what do they call those, anorak jackets? Those are pretty in today.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That one, You know, actually, I'm gonna say if it didn't have the Taco Bell stuff on it, I think I would buy that jacket. It's pretty baller, dude. I don't think I'd buy that hoodie though. But that jacket's pretty baller.
A lot of fast food places are doing this. Another place that's doing it is KFC. KFC has, you can go right now and it's $5. You can buy a cheap mask of the Colonel, and then it comes with a cheap like plastic apron that looks like his white suit. It's for Halloween. Okay. It's a Halloween thing. So I got into it and I was like, oh, what else do they have? So they have this thing. The only thing that's sold out on their website is a necklace. You know those necklaces that girls wear that'll say Daddy's Girl or something in cursive? Well, this one says finger licking good. It's a gold chain in cursive. It says finger licking good and it's sold out. I would love to see a person in person wearing that. That would be badass. But yeah, dude, shout out to all the food companies doing streetwear because you're doing it and you're doing it well. I think you're doing it better than a lot of the streetwear companies have been doing it lately because everybody's been falling off in streetwear, I feel like. What are you seeing there? What do you like? The phone case? I like the phone case.
No, well, I was trying to look up the KFC clothing, and I'm trying to see how recent this other article is. That I see that they hired another new colonel.
Oh, dude, yeah, he's on a rotation.
Dude, that's way too many. I gotta develop a fuck. I mean, not that I've ever eaten.
My favorite colonel was Norm. Norm McDonald.
Norm McDonald.
Norm
One
McDonald.
of the weirdest deliveries in stand up. But I fucking love that guy.
If you don't know who Norm Macdonald is, pause this video right now and go look up the Norm Show. It was a great show in the 2000s.
Also, check out his look up Norm Macdonald celebrity roast. It's the weirdest celebrity roast ever.
I wish I could do a Norm Macdonald impression.
It's just weird, old timey vaudeville kind of, cadence. Interesting guy,
dude. He is a great comedian, I feel like. Speaking of comedy, Esquire just made a list of the most funny people. Do you want me to tell you the entire list or just want me to tell you tidbits? Why you have the list in front of you there? Why don't you tell me who was on there?
Okay,
who is missing?
This list was made in no particular order. On the list, we have Stephen Colbert, Aziz Ansari. I feel like I'm listing the celebrities that are on his talk show. Like I'm the Saturday Night Live guy. Leslie Jones, Larry David.
You have a terrible broadcast voice.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Tina Fey, Jerry Seinfeld, Dave Chappelle, and I think her name is not. Did you spell that name right? Because I think it's like Kristen Wiig.
Kristen Wiig.
Well, you have like Christiane.
I don't know. Kristen Wiig.
In your own mind, missing from the list that you thought was
Louis C.K. missing, Hannibal Buress missing, and Bobcat Goldthwait.
And again,
missing.
To clarify, did you put Bobcat Goldthwait on my account, or do you actually think that he's one of the funniest people?
If it was on my account, I feel like I would have put that guy that's crazy in Canada.
What guy that's crazy in Canada?
The guy who the CIA is watching him.
Dude, he's not even a fucking comedian, really.
I feel like he's the best comedian.
He's
right
more
now.
of an actor than anything else. You're talking about Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid. I would have put Randy Quaid on the list.
He's a performance artist. That's all he is.
Him and Shia LaBeouf are the greatest performance artists doing it right now.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. My script idea of him playing Shia LaBeouf's estranged father, and they have to go on this geocaching hunt on a stipulation to his father's like fucking sketchy, dipped out when he was younger. He's always had these schemes to get money, and Shia LaBeouf was like had all the weight of his family's fucking responsibility on his shoulders, and he's actually became estranged from his mother, right? Mm-hmm. And Shia LaBeouf goes off to college. He does his own thing. He leaves college. He does his own shit. But, he's kind of in financial need. He doesn't want to do it, but, his mom died. It just shows him, that's in the opening scenes, him finding out that his mom dies. He has to go back to his hometown, and fucking his father is there in the distance, drinking a fucking beer from a brown bag in the distance out of his sketchy-ass car, watching the funeral from a distance. And they have this conversation. Dude, this script's all in my head.
Man, you're already better than half of the comedians on this list.
Fucking...
Jerry Seinfeld, dude?
Jerry Seinfeld, I love the Seinfeld show. He's not that funny on his own.
I don't think he's that.
He's never been funny. I've never heard one of his records where I was like, "Damn,
I just saw his latest.
That's some solid, groundbreaking shit."
I just saw
Jerry.
his latest thing on Netflix.
Yeah,
and it's just like, why do they call them donut holes? They're donut plugs, and it's just terrible.
You know, when you think about it, Chewy, are they not plugs of donuts?
When you think about it, donut holes are the best thing at donut shops.
Fuck you, dude.
Dude, they're the best. They're so cheap.
No, old fashions.
Those are good too.
Old fashions. That's
Can
where
you
it's
get
at.
12 old fashions for $1?
No, dude.
No, you can't.
But 12 donut holes equals a fucking...
Julia Louis-Dreyfus, she could have easily been replaced with...
Anybody.
Norm Macdonald. But, I mean, you could have replaced her with...
Hey, you know who I'm surprised?
You could have replaced her with Jimmy Fallon for all I care.
Hey, you know... Oh...
Yeah, she's not funny.
Such an issue with that.
She's not funny.
I take less issue with her being on the list than him.
Leslie Jones, she could have been replaced.
You know who I'm surprised they didn't throw on there? And I don't know if it's because of all the allegations of her stealing shit, but Amy Schumer. I'm surprised.
Amy Schumer, you could have easily replaced Leslie Jones with Amy Schumer. Because she's way funnier.
Do you think that it's because so many comedians said that they stole her shit, or
I've been listening to Schumer for like a while before she got her notoriety, whatever.
Before the show and everything.
Schumer was always like out there. She was really like about like talking about just being a woman and shit that goes along with being a woman and her sex life and shit that like nobody really like thinks you should talk about. And she was just talking about it, and it was fucking hilarious.
But have you seen the side-by-side clips of people that she toured with and opened for in the mid 90s, where it's like, oh, that's pretty similar.
I mean, to me...
a lot of comedy is going to have overlapping themes.
To me, comedy's always
but
going to be
I don't know, dude.
All comedy...
It seemed a little too similar to me.
All comedy is always about the same things, man. If you're not doing dick and fart jokes... You're doing sex jokes. If you're not doing sex jokes, you're doing jokes about self-depreciation jokes.
Well, yeah, I get that.
Or you're just doing situational stuff. Or you're doing the one-liners.
I'm just saying, you gotta check out that YouTube. I don't know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
This guy's touching the mic again.
Hey, by the way, I want you to skip 5 seconds back and tell me if you heard anything.
You will.
Nah.
Raining. It's the ringer over here. We got Johnny Knoxville. Johnny Knoxville could easily been on this list for all I'm concerned, because he could have replaced Larry David. So I think he's way funnier.
Larry David is a funny dude.
No,
he's a funny guy.
I don't think so.
He fucking
Dave Chappelle.
Fucking 9 seasons of Curb Your Enthusiasm. 9 seasons. Well, he was only on 7 seasons of Jerry Seinfeld as a producer. The last 2 seasons, I don't think he was part of. But still, 7 seasons plus 9 seasons. I mean, that's a fucking career, dude. That's
Chris Farley with David Spade.
Well, again, I didn't read this list.
David Spade's not dead.
I don't know if this is talking about people that, dude. I love David Spade.
Dude, there was a great post on social media where it was a portrait of Kurt Cobain
as David Spade.
No. It was a portrait of
Spade's face.
It was a portrait of David Spade, like a graffiti portrait.
Yeah,
and then it said.
Kurt
Cobain, whatever date to whatever date. Somebody completely thought that was David's. I don't think that was a joke.
That's got to be a joke.
I don't think it was.
Yeah, that's highball humor, dude. That's highbrow, I mean. And highball, I never drank highballs. Have you ever drank a highball?
Oh, no, dude. Why would I do that to myself?
I don't know.
What are those? They're just malt liquor and like a little can pop
highballs.
Cup?
No, they're nice little cocktail drinks. It seems like a uppity party, upper scale Manhattan kind of drink to drink. You know what I'm saying?
It's not. You buy them at the liquor store for $1.
Highball?
Yeah.
You're talking about buzz balls.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about buzz balls.
Yeah, dude. I'm not talking about fucking plastic bottle, but aluminum top pop cans, buzz ball, malt liquors.
That's what I'm talking about.
No.
I was like, I don't know who you hang out with who's like high scale who's drinking those, man.
Oh, man.
We got it all wrong. That's like taking Bud Ice to a wine party.
I would do that.
It's all bad. Another person who I didn't think should be on this list. Oh, there's one person missing, and I don't even remember their name. But it's the girl who's on Saturday Night Live right now. Kate McKinnon. She's on this list. She's the number 10.
I don't watch Saturday Night Live. I don't know who's
Dude, it's
on
a terrible
there
show.
anymore.
It's a terrible show. I don't know why it's not canceled. I feel like NBC has like this long-standing thing with the producer?
Lorne Michaels.
Lorne Michaels,
Well,
yeah.
because he still produces a lot of their other shows. I mean, he was producing 30 Rock, which was funny.
I mean, Tina Fey
came
deserves
out of
to
there.
be on this list. I feel like Tina Fey's fucking hilarious. 30 Rock, crazy good.
Yeah.
30 Rock is a crazy good show.
I was sad that they just took it off Netflix because I've been watching it lately.
Missing from this list, Tracy Morgan.
Yeah, his stand-up's actually pretty decent. His older stand-up, I'm being serious.
He's crazy, like, he's crazy. Like, just straight up, that's what he is. He's just crazy. That's the only way to describe Tracy Morgan.
I don't remember. They just had Def Jam 25 on Netflix as a special. I don't remember if Tracy Morgan was on it. I didn't actually watch it. But I didn't see him.
My favorite Tracy Morgan stand-up is the stand-up that he does on 30 Rock. It's just a parody of himself.
Yeah.
And it's super good because I feel like that's really what Tracy Morgan aspires to be, is just a parody of himself. Tracy Jordan. It's really good. I mean, you could have easily put...
there's a lot of well-deserving comedians.
You could have even put Baldwin on here. I feel like Baldwin's funnier.
No, dude.
Alec Baldwin's way funnier than Jerry Seinfeld.
But he's in a different realm, though. He is more seen as a drama actor than... I mean,
what good drama is he in?
Did you ever see...
Beetlejuice?
No, I mean, did you never see The Hunt for Red October?
No.
Did you ever see It's Complicated? Come on, dude.
Oh, dude, that's a good movie.
But no, it's not. We'll just... I don't want people to think that I do think it's a good movie, because it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's terrible. You are really making that thing chime, dude. This whole time it's been...
I want you guys to go back and leave a comment, whether I chime or not.
Leave it in our comments. Say all it is a guy touching the mic all the time.
Just let us know, make this podcast better, maybe make this podcast better by me stopping the chiming, or this guy stop bitching about it. That's what I want to say.
The Fresno Fair was in town. Do you like fairs?
They're all right.
Why do you think they're just all right?
I don't know. I haven't been there in like 4 years. I like them.
You haven't been to the Fresno Fair in 4 years?
I honestly have
You're
not
the one
been
who taught me where to park for free.
Oh, dude, did you get in for free with that?
No, I'm too scared.
No, last time I did it, I did get turned around.
Really?
Yeah, they said, no, I need to see a pass. And I was like, really? They normally don't ask me for a pass. I'm with the convention, blah, blah, blah. How do you think I know about this place? But I used to get in all the time with that. But
no, dude, the fair is great. I went to the fair. I went with Nasty Nestor. Shout out to Nasty Nestor. He's a listener of the podcast. He's an ex cameraman of our YouTube channel. We'll hire him back one day. No, but I went to the Fresno Fair and I had a cinnamon roll. You ever have their cinnamon rolls?
Actually, I did not go to the fair this year, but I had a cinnamon roll.
You are an asshole.
I had my family. Hey, I asked you to bring me one.
I purposely didn't get you one because I didn't want you to have one.
Son of a bitch.
I could have easily got you one.
I got one. It wasn't that good, dude. It was okay.
They're delicious. You know what
No, they have been delicious.
You know what
this
I like
one
about
was
the fair?
okay.
The number one thing I liked about the fair?
What's that?
It's weird. The smell of the animals. The smell of the...
I get it, dude.
It's the smell of the animals.
Salt of the earth shit.
The horse shit in the air, or cow shit. You have cow shit in the air with all the delicious fried food. There's actually a food thing that is featured on Food Network there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think it's
Chicken Charlie?
Chicken Charlie's.
Yeah.
They do the fried Oreos.
Yeah, he's there every year.
You ever
He
have
always
those,
has
though?
a new innovative thing every year.
He didn't have one this year.
I think there was something.
There?
It was an evolution of the fried Twinkie. It was something else with the fried Twinkie. I don't remember what it was.
What
it was like a fried Twinkie sandwich of some
What of the
type.
fried stuff have you had? I've had fried Oreos. I've had fried Snickers bars, fried Twinkies.
Did you ever have fried soda?
No, I always wanted that.
It's not as good as you'd think.
Fried
it would be.
Pepsi.
Or you're like, oh, what do you mean? How did they fry Pepsi?
They just put Pepsi in batter, right? And
yeah,
the
that's
little balls
what it
out
is.
of it.
It's not even little balls. I would love it if it was little balls.
What is it?
It was crumbs.
That's stupid.
Yeah, dude.
Like
you just eat
like the Long John Silver's crumbs of the fish.
The stuff that falls off of the fish, yeah, it's that. You just have a cup full of that, and you're just like pouring crumbs into your mouth, and you're like, oh, it kind of tastes like Pepsi. Yeah, that's what it was.
I like all that fried food, man.
Yeah,
you
it's
get
good,
me with that every time.
Sure, usually I just get fried zucchini from them.
Dude, that shit sucks.
What?
From there?
From Chicken Charlie?
From the fair.
It was all right.
1 year I got a cheese plate.
Just cheese?
It was a cheese plate. No, they were like,
What do you mean, fried cheese? Or
So it had cheese curds, nachos.
Those cheese curds, dude.
Dude, they're good. It had cheese curds, nachos, mozzarella sticks, and like some other cheese thing. It just came on a plastic plate, and it was just a bunch of cold cheese.
Oh,
it was bad.
Oh no, that's
I paid
terrible.
$13 for it.
Ooh, why?
I was on a date.
No,
I was on a date with Katie, and I had to pretend like I liked it.
Oh man,
I'm pretty sure she hated it too, and she was pretending like she liked it
just
too.
had like a pizza slice, dude.
Dude, I had a pizza slice this year. You know what I did?
What's that?
I thought there was an oregano shaker, so I was like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, oregano." It was salt.
Ooh,
So
that's a Michael Steinhauer thing to do, dude.
I shook a bunch of salt on the pizza.
Oh.
So I was like, fuck that. All right, I'll take it off. So I was like brushing it off. Salt just fucking just gets in that cheese,
How
dude.
did you think that salt looked like oregano?
It was a
Could you see it was
aluminum
colored?
can.
Oh, like the
It was an aluminum shaker can. Usually there's either
like you can't see through it.
Usually in those aluminum shaker cans at a pizza stain, it's either chili
pods or oregano or yeah,
not fucking
Parmesan.
salt.
Fucking guys.
I ruined it.
You know what I want to do? I want to like sneak in salt shakers and just leave them in places like that. So they like every time I'm in the Bay Area, I'll go to like a Blondie's Pizza and leave a salt shaker just to fuck with people, you know.
Just one like that?
Yeah.
Some aluminum salt shaker? No, dude, it ruined my pizza. I was salty about it.
Well, I
no
bet.
pun intended.
I bet.
Because that pizza's actually pretty good. Do you ever have Garlicky's pizza?
I think so. I think that's the one that I like.
It's actually pretty
There's
solid.
one that serves pizza
Dude,
there that's
it's
bullshit.
cardboard.
Yeah, and the
It's
other
special one.
What's that?
$4.99. $4.99 gets you a pizza and a soda.
Yeah, that one is just bullshit. The other one is good.
But if you're ever at the fair, check out the $4.99 pizza and soda.
You know, we're trying to get advertisements on here. Anybody that will
Anybody.
advertise us, you know?
Anybody. You know what I'm saying? Just,
You got a local business that you're trying to get some new listeners in this local market because most of our listeners are local. You know, you get some local business from our hefty viewers.
we're over here with trying to taco truck amber lager when you're just trying to function.
That's a good line, dude. I like it. Hey, you know, I really like the art on it, dude.
Yeah, it's like Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos. If I saw a sugar skull on here, I wouldn't trip.
No, there's no skull.
No, but I could see a skull being on here.
Yeah.
And I would be like, hell yeah. Ode to the Mexicans. So, this one gets you too. A little burpage action. Michael Steinhauer,
Yeah, what's up?
do you have any last words?
You know, Esquire, you know, hire someone that's over 25 to make that list.
I would say over 23. I feel like they were like 21 to 23.
You know, you're getting on the level of BuzzFeed with this fucking investigative journalism bullshit, which is no investigative journalism whatsoever. This person, you know, thought they were going far back listing Seinfeld people. And using 3 spots for Seinfeld
You could have
people.
put Kelsey Grammer on that list, you son of a bitch.
Fucking Kelsey Grammer, or whatever the fuck the actor is that plays Niles. He was way funnier than anybody on that
Yeah,
show.
you could have put Niles Crane.
Fucking Niles Crane.
You missed
guys.
the mark. You didn't put Sam Malone on there.
I mean, come on. Honestly, dude, his work in fucking
Bored to Death?
Bored to Death?
Yeah, what's his name, though?
In the show?
His real name.
Ted Danson.
Ted Danson.
Ted Danson.
God damn it, Ted Danson, you missed the mark.
Dude, they could have had what's his face that's huge or was huge at least
Zach
for those
Galifianakis.
hangover movies. Yeah, Zach Galifianakis. Fuck. Hey, speaking of, I know this is taking off the pace of my last words, but I just watched The Hangover for the first time, and since it came out, it's a lot funnier than I remember. I remember hating it for some reason. It's not bad. It's a pretty good movie. Fucking okay. What else did we talk about? Fucking, I don't remember what we talked about. I can't go off this last word stuff.
The fair.
Fair. You're all right. I like you. I just haven't seen you in a while. I'll try to see you next year.
Eat some fried shit, drink some Taco Truck Amber Lager, go to Dust Bowl Brewing Company, eat some Del Taco, because when everything else is closed, Del Taco's got you covered. Until next time, goodbye.